Hi, Sangeeta again, and this will be part of the sneaky schedule, which is the second module of my course, online course on performance optimization, wherein I discuss about the various ways you can turn around your workplace issues to victories. And I have been trying to do this video since long because it is a funny kind of video, and work cannot be so very serious also. One can do it with a lot of fun. And I had some more new viewpoints about my course not being very serious, and so you'll enjoy it also. I'll put it in the course itself, but one can watch this in the YouTube video as well. And I don't know why Facebook has deactivated my account. Right now it is kind of restricted, so I cannot do any Facebook live. So let me do the Zoom recording and put it on the Facebook, so for all of you to see. So what is a sneaky schedule? Why I call it as sneaky schedule? It I have already explained it in the course itself. Sneaky schedules is like say sneaking into your schedule, like say anybody's schedule for that matter, and also sneaking a schedule into your daily routine. So that can be anything. So you have not planned something, but because of the circumstances, because of some emergency, because of some demand from your colleagues, your senior says something, and you start with some positive note, and you want to inject positivity into your daily routine that day, then you can do any of this. So let us get back to the PowerPoint presentation, and I'll share it, and let us enjoy, let us see and enjoy. So this is, as I say, this is part of uh, my mastery course, wherein this is the second module, and let us get into this. So if each of you can see this, then let me do it into a full screen thing. And so can you see? Dream sheet, long-term goal, mid-term goal, short-term goal, right? What goal this moment, this minute? Because it is sneaky schedule, right? You have not planned anything. That is why this is sneaky schedule. And these are very, very important because many things in a day do not go according to the plan that we have for that day. Something emergency will come up. Something there will be many things which will pile up. You won't be able to design your day. So within that day, what is it? It is not just to manage the day. It can be a midterm goal. You will be asked to do anything whether you like or not. But if you kind of start observing your pattern, how it happens, and you accept this thing, then you will find out what it is that required right now. So dream calendar. Get into your calendar if you have one already. What is there in your in that calendar? There is a time sheet and monthly performance sheet. Do you have it? So at this moment, whatever emergency has emerged because of which you are thinking of a sneaky schedule, get into that time sheet and their monthly performance sheet and make some entries, make some revision, make some additional remark, whatever it is. it will be very, very funny and also very satisfying, because at the time of evaluation, when you get into the evaluation time, you don't remember why you did these changes, right? So sneaky schedule allows you to do those, and so very interesting. And I don't know actually, I don't remember how this name came up to my mind. In my career, I have so many times I've been sorry, disturbed by my colleagues about doing something emergency, uh, not according to the schedule, but something, because something has come up and we needed to address all those. So you can be very disciplined yourself, but you cannot expect everybody to be as much disciplined as you are. Maybe the discipline of various people won't match for some time. So what has happened is, there are so many times I got disturbed, and so then this has come up in my mind. So the first thing where you record all this is, you get to your dream calendar. It has two parts. One is a time sheet and another is a monthly performance sheet, and get into that and made some changes. So when you do this, as I said, this is not a very short term thing always. uh, Maybe momentary changes you will accommodate, but that has to have a long term implication as well, right? So go to your the first thing, the basic thing. What will be your, how you would like to be remembered? So it is for me it is three types: people goals, planet goals, and profit goals, obviously. So what is the timeline? For me, my goal, it is March 2028, when I'll be a billionaire impacting a billion lives in 139 countries, doing $1 billion enterprise. So work as a value add to others. So others are coming up here. Helped another shine with what you did today. So you allow the other person to take the credit. So when you allow that, when you allow the other person to take the credit, you make peace with yourself, right? You make peace with that person. You make peace with your work schedule that day. You are not disturbed with that aspect in your work schedule. And it is very essential to keep on track and keep time, be in time, right? And it doesn't actually uh, make any loss for you, because if you do something, it is your gain, right? You gain in the skill, you gain in the experience. The only thing is you let go of the momentary credit that is due, and it doesn't matter in the long run. Everything counts because your performance and your personality gets formed, right? So value to self, what is the set point, limiting factor? Any complaint, turn that around. Any complaint. So yesterday I was supposed to do something, and I got to do something else because of an emergency. And whose responsibility was it? I didn't bother about that. And yes, I started working immediately. Know the customer journey. So ultimately, who we are serving? It is the customer, the target group, right? So it is about awareness, consideration, conversion. Whoever you are working with, that person is your immediate client, internal client, right? Your boss, your senior, your junior, your peers. So whether they know about what you are doing and the value of what you are doing, and then consider, if they don't know, you need to come into the stage and make them aware, right? And they buy in, that becomes the conversion. And this actually has taken me a lot more time than any other learning, right? It is about accepting the other person as he or she is. And it took me a lot of time, and it has to, I had to deal with my ego. And I was wondering why people normally, like say, why I am perceived as an egoistic person. Because maybe there is uh, some portion of to some extent it was my fault also, but not able to see the other person's viewpoint is the main thing for me. um, yes, I agree to that. And that is what makes you egoistic, because you are not able to see the other person's viewpoint for a moment or two. So thinking from the perspective of the other person, it just takes a mindset switch. And um, tell the other person whether he or she is able to see your viewpoint or not, and do whatever is required, right? So for me, because I'm right now doing everyday goals are set: sell 100 products, get 200 new subscribers, generate 20 qualified leads by end of June. Selling 100 products. Did you see what I have set my goal at? So it is selling 100 products. How do I sell? And so this is something I was deliberating within myself. 200 new subscribers is not a very difficult thing for me. It will be done. And 20 qualified leads also is not very difficult for me. But selling 100 products, so what product? I don't think the main line products of mine will be sold at this quantity. But no, that is what I need to tell myself. Why I don't think that it will be sold. So that is where I need to work. See, this is a mindset issue. When you set a goal, you don't know how to do it, but you still set, because you don't know how, but you know the why. Create smart goals. So that is why I have created these numbers. This is specific, measurable, achievable. It is achievable or not, that is a question mark. But for many of them, it is achievable. It is not so difficult. So why it is not, it is so difficult for me is something where my skill needs to be upgraded, right? So it is not actually achievable for you, but it is usually achievable. That is what your goal should be. And if you still hesitant about it, then it is something which you need work upon. So here, what needs to be done, which is staring at my face, should it be done? Create smart goals. Now I'll see that particular problem from a different angle, right? If I succeed in doing that, what will it look like? How it will feel? And what will be the measure of success? Like say 100, selling 100. How do I feel? Suppose I do it today. How would I feel? I'll feel very excited, and that moment I'll overcome the first hurdle that I'm facing right now. Maybe that will be a milestone for me. Since I'm doing it in the social media landscape, it has to be a daily goal. In whatever media you work, wherever you work, there is a daily goal. And so whether I know where I'm doing, whatever I'm doing, whether I'm doing enough. Creating awareness is something which I lack. Whoever has seen the product that I am trying to sell says it is useful and it is phenomenal. But if they don't know what it is, then how can they buy? So that is my restriction right now, limit. So I need to create awareness of that, or maybe a mix of them. So in order to do that, I need to have those to-do list, whatever it takes. And then the audience. So last few days, actually, I have been struggling with this audience. Whatever audience I'm getting, they are not qualified for it. So I need to. Uh, I'm trying to fine tune them. Actually, where are they? Yesterday, I got one who was a capable person, but he has lost some time. Maybe things are delayed for him, and he was worried. So I just turn around his mind. Maybe he's good today, okay today, and he will try to take action. So how do you find edgy young professionals, right? Who are fashionable? Are they, and how do you define? And see their behaviors. Their behaviors are fashion. So anything around fashion they go, and they are normally hanging out in the Instagram. Now Instagram is the place where I need to go. So I need to understand how to design my Instagram ad and that go, and how to reach out that audience, because it is a that audience has very short span attention. So it is just have to have a quarter-minute video, and the message has to go within that. And the picture that I'll put there has to immediately relate to whatever message I am giving. So that template, it is a huge task. These three mediums have their own utility, right? Here, LinkedIn is not there, for whom I am creating this course. But it has, this is because we are talking about AG professionals, right? So these are the three places where they will be, and we need to find out where. Share photos, share videos, and spread catchy messages. So these are the goals which needs to be done on daily basis. Again, garden designer, style, communication, behavior. They buy because they identify themselves with this thing, and their connection, their purpose, their existence will be around this, whatever I am trying to do, whether I am able to do that. So I'm trying to focus on the mid-career professionals, and most of them these days, they are not like very workaholic. They are very stylish also. Am I looking for them? Yes, of course. I am not looking for people who are kind of defeated and have lost their interest about life. Of course, I can do a lot to revive them, but they need to know that there is a solution out there. So who I am? Do they know who I am? So that brand identity needs to be created also. That can be done within a uh, story. And what problem do I solve? So that is what. So I have started kind of giving them free session, solving at least one problem of them. That's the purpose. Why I'm doing all this? Because I want to be a globetrotter. I I have some specification. I have some skills. I know the problem as soon as I see it. So If I know the problem, I know the solution, right? And to accept that solution, it takes some practice, and for that I need to be there. So at least once I need to meet my target group so that they know from me and start their journey. This is a format where they will fill out the form, the tests, and they will tell me about themselves. See, it's a filled out form. Identity, as I spoken. Your tone of voice, how I'm getting connected to them, that also matters, right? So I am serious, formal, respectable, matter of fact. I am a mix of all this, right? Yeah. Personal life is where your time, energy is going. It is about maintenance. Maintenance means your daily laundry, family and friends, entertainment, health. For this, I was creating a sales script, and that sales script is has to have this kind of framework: current situation, and then the frame, how they will what kind of situation they are, and how to be that problem needs to be resolved. That framework has to be given so that people, when they go through it, they start relating, right? Then it is your like say it is my responsibility to understand the problem along with this customer's journey, right? And the gap needs to be understood, then the doubt, then the solution, then the cost, and the desired situation. So people will understand that this is the solution, then they will they it will create some kind of whether it is possible, yes, and then there is a solution at all. So most of my clients, they don't see the solution, and then it takes a lot of deliberation, and then the desired situation, whatever it is. I am aspiring for this hypermagnetic attraction marketing, and I'm writing content. Yeah, thank you.